Are we live? So today's actually been a productive day. I've had some good emails. Things are lining up.
But it's late. We gotta go.
Man, I don't know what you be talking about. You get more OT than anybody else in this company talking about you trying to go home early.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll be over here with the slight flex. I just wanted the people.
Let's see, we left at what, 9:30 last night?
Well, I left and came back.
Oh, that's true. I guess you aren't as diehard
Yeah.
as I thought you.
I needed a break. I was like, man, it's too much Josh in my face. Man. I gotta go.
No, but honestly, I mean, I talked with the girls' customer service. That stuff lined up. That's been good. Done a couple of evals with employees. That was solid.
Josh about to go out on the trade show tour. That's why he's making sure everything's lined up while he leaves.
I never stopped the tour. It goes from 1 month to another month to another month, and then you have the 6-month shows that go, the quarterly shows that are running.
But ain't you doing like 3 cities back to back to back?
I'm trying to avoid it at all costs, but yeah, most likely that's going to happen.
Yeah, you said Louisiana,
Chicago, Vegas,
back to
back in Atlanta. Yeah.
In a week and a half span.
Living the dream.
Yeah. Your dream. Well, I'm not, I guess. We just did a podcast about people traveling, so.
I don't mind traveling. Traveling doesn't bother me. I get to meet new people, new areas, and sometimes that's the only way that you actually get to meet them. So
yeah,
it don't bother me. I like it.
That's cool.
All right. So I'm looking at our social media right now, and on Instagram, there's this weird light.
I knew.
You want to pull up your account and take a look at this? Because it's interesting.
I knew you was going to go there.
Man, why would I go there?
I knew you was going to go there, man. God.
So
you want to put this on a podcast?
We've done different things for marketing, right? I mean, so we started off $1 budget, right? And we didn't know what we were doing, right? And half the time I think now we still don't know what we're doing, right?
Things ain't changed.
I'll tell you what, you're going to have to explain this one to me because I'm lost for words, and it's hard to do that.
First of all, I knew when he was grinning, he was like, "Hey, Josh said one more podcast," and then he was grinning. I knew it was gonna be something fun. I just thought we was gonna do a joke, but okay, whatever. So what happened was, I already explained it to Sean. So
it's either German has a weird fetish or something went sideways. So we're trying to figure out which one it is.
So what happened was when we first started this department, we didn't have no money. I mean, we had the department, and when I say department, I mean just the desk at another department, like next to the lab, which was just a desk with a computer. But it was our department.
So when we first started media,
we was all in one
German
building.
was a lab tech, and he started media from that chair.
Yeah.
So media really was the lab tech chair.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And a phone.
Yeah. Well, the raw fragrances weren't there anymore. I mean, the raw materials and the fragrances, they were a little bit.
They gave you at least a workstation?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they gave me a little corner. I didn't want to say corner office, just a corner. So what happened was, I was trying, it was a one-man army. Well, my brother was doing the graphics at the time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So he was doing it. Yeah. He had just started it. But he wasn't like, he was just doing like fragrance post. So,
okay, so this is how we actually started the original social media. Is that how far you're going back?
Yeah, because that's when it happened. Yeah, because that's when it happened. So I have to say that for them to understand that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you didn't screw up today.
No,
you screwed up a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's exactly. Okay, okay, cool. So even if you check it, it says like 69 weeks ago.
I trust you.
Okay, so we didn't have much. So I wanted to do a lot in 8 hours. Because back then I wasn't doing overtime. 8 hours. I was trying to see as much as I can do, and hit everywhere because I am a numbers guy. I just pride myself in that. I'm not proud of it, but I just do. So I just wanted to do a lot. So I told Josh, look, man, I'm going down and I'm going through all these hashtags and I'm seeing people that like our stuff or whatever. And I'm liking their stuff and I'm commenting. And I was like, but I could only hit X amount a day. And I was like, but my partner put me onto this thing.
Okay, so the first goal for German was just to get some movement on social media.
Yeah, I didn't care who was like
followers. We needed some likes. We just needed some movement to start occurring on social media.
Yeah, I didn't care. Like,
so that was his goal.
Yeah, not knowing that's not what you wanted, but at the time, I was just like, yeah, I got it. I wasn't really listening too much. Like, you'll give me the idea, and I'm like, yeah, I got you. Boom, boom, boom. I'll be back.
Yeah, I can do social media. Go for it.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
see what you do.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't really like, it was more like, yeah, I mean, if you feel like you can handle it, cool. Yeah, and I did. But yeah, I was just a number guy. I wasn't targeting none of our peoples at all. I was just, so I'm gonna get there. So then I told Josh, look, man, I'm only doing, well, my numbers started going up because I'm really on there. Like, I'll be like looking and liking and going to it. Like, I'll be on Instagram on my phone. I'll be on Twitter on the thing, just trying to get people like, hey, we're a fragrance house. Look, this is a cool industry. Like, look at what we can do. It wasn't more so sales, which I like, because from the beginning you told me it wasn't. You was just like, look, don't worry about selling anything. I just want people to know that there's a fragrance industry. Yeah, I was like, we're a dope industry, and we want to open the doors. He's like, I don't think nobody's ever done it. And I was like, let's do it. I was like, why are we hiding anything?
Okay.
I was like, cool, all right, cool. So I was like, he just wants the world to know about fragrances. Like, he don't. So I didn't think we weren't targeting nothing. So long story short, I told him, hey, look, we didn't have a big budget. We didn't have no other people. It was just me. Like I mentioned, I said, I want to do other things because I can edit too. I can do these. I have ideas, but I know you don't want to hire somebody else. You don't know where this is going. So let me find a bot that can
This is where we found
comment.
out that bots were good to reach out and touch people, but without a human behind it, they did more damage than good.
Worst thing we ever did.
So we ran an experiment close to 2 years ago, and literally it only lasted for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that was my first test.
And the damage that was done, we pulled the plug on the bots. But now, okay, so let's go into this scenario of what we currently have.
Yeah.
So you have a post of what?
All right, so what happened today was we're all connected. We're all, 4 of us run the social media, Josh included, me and everybody in the media team. So,
we're all admins on our social media accounts.
So at any time.
So it hits all of our phones at
all
once.
of us, exactly. So we had just came back from lunch. Josh is talking to somebody. I'm in my office. I'm editing something. Adam comes up to me cracking up. And he was like, oh, okay, so 2 years ago, you had a thing for feet.
You have a foot fetish.
Yeah, like, you got a foot fetish. And I look at him kind of confused. I think he's just trying to throw me off because we got a deadline. And I was like, and I looked at him and I was like, hey, bro, like, I really need that thing done.
I got something else going on. Get this done.
Yeah. And he was just like, all right, well, I'll just go tell my dad you're on our page liking guys' feet. I was like, what? And he was like, look. And then I went, man, 60 like 7 weeks ago. I wasn't commenting anything. Our bots were, I put up a whole bunch of hashtags. I plug them in and I just put emojis.
Yep.
And they got sent out to thousands and thousands of people throughout time.
Right.
It wasn't 2 weeks, it was 9 days. Because after like the week, we were like, yo, you said, hey, we're getting followers, but it's 16-year-olds and it's like,
it's like middle school.
Yeah, I was like,
high school.
Yeah, I was like, what
people that have nothing to do with our industry. What are you doing?
Exactly. He was like,
people are actually calling that don't even buy fragrance.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you? Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, you like one of my pages. Hey,
we
what's
put
up?
the net way too wide.
Yeah, no, and then plus, that's when I think we realized that bots was not the move or what we was gonna be doing. So what happened? Well, going back to the story,
it's a foot fetish post,
and it has a whole bunch of hashtags.
What was the hashtag that we were tagged in? Smell.
Yeah.
So he literally put this robot out there against smell. Okay, so when we originally started out, now that he's gone back to the beginning, we tried bots. Bots failed. That didn't work. So we really had to figure out how to target an audience and do it cheaply.
Right.
So doing social media on the cheap, we started out with all different kinds of things. So we started with Facebook, then Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube videos.
Well, you've always been on YouTube, actually.
AdWords through Google. But we really found the investment was best at the beginning was Google AdWords. So if we could do Google AdWords and get people to find us anywhere on Google, that was a quick return. If you search anything to do with fragrance manufacturing, you would pull us up.
Right.
And then Facebook was working out well for us. But then Facebook kind of changed the way that they actually reach out. So now you literally have 100, 200 followers.
Remember when Facebook died for like half a day and the world went crazy?
Yeah.
And then when they came back live, all the algorithms, everything changed completely, like totally.
So you have 200 followers on your Facebook page and you post something. Does anybody see that on your Facebook page? So Facebook literally wants you to pay for anybody to see any of your posts.
The only time people see it is if they're like hardcore fans that always go to your page. Like actually go to the search, look you up, and then go to your page, and then they're always there. Like Facebook will let you see those because they see you're that invested. But if you're just scrolling, like when you first become friends with somebody, and
It's not on the front page.
yeah, like when you first become friends with somebody, you see all their stuff. You start liking and comment, but then sooner or later you stop
You're not
seeing
even
them.
in the feed anymore.
Yeah, because you stopped searching them. You might have still been liking and stuff like that, but there wasn't that big engagement. But we didn't know that then. So
No. And literally him saying that. I was talking to my brother the other day, and my brother follows the page, likes it and all that. And he goes, no, I haven't seen any of your stuff in a couple of months.
yep,
But my sister-in-law sees us in her feed, and then she forwards them to my brother.
yeah, and they both like our page
Right. So it just shows how Facebook is really paying a point.
because he doesn't engage. He'll
Right.
probably see it and then get a laugh where he'll be like, okay, that's cool, and then
Yeah.
he'll keep scrolling.
He's not commenting.
Yeah.
He's not liking.
He's not gonna
he's
see
not
it.
nothing.
Yeah, so if you're watching this and you follow us anywhere, go. But now they got this thing called like notification, so they can
Yep.
go to your page and they can get notified. But they have to again go to your page and want to see every single one of your posts and
Right.
like notification,
Okay.
which I should because we're kind of entertaining
So,
and we look good.
all right. So out of that, Facebook is pretty good,
Oh yeah,
right? But now, how do they tap into Instagram? How did we get into that?
we got an Instagram. You talking about how did we start growing
Yep.
on Instagram? We just stopped looking for people and just started posting good content. Really, we
So
stopped
we
going.
just started posting good
Yeah.
content regularly, and then that started building.
Yep. We at first we would hashtag a lot on our posts.
Yep.
So we'll post whatever like fragrance of the week. We'll hashtag fragrance of the week, fragrance, CP soap in, and just like things that people that would need fragrance.
Yep.
Use those hashtags. So we wanted just them to see that hey, look, we're a neighborhood fragrance company. Come shop if you want. Come look. And then if you don't even want to shop or look, come learn. Cause what we doing, we just trying to. Josh made a point earlier. He was like, look, the more they know, the easier for us, right? So then I was like, okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. He's like, yeah, so I don't need you to sell the product. If they know and they learn, they're going to learn that we have quality fragrances, and then they will come and shop with us by themselves.
Right. If anybody's looking for fragrance, we're out there
here.
and we're available. We put that we have a solid product, good quality, fast ship times, make it easy to check out, and everything else will fall in place.
Right.
So as long as we're doing the right thing and we're not screwing up and we're not missing lead times and this, that, and the other, we'll be fine. So I just need you in media is just to reach out there and say,
Right.
hey, we're open, the light's on, we're good.
But everybody's different because like we didn't have to invest too much money because again you wasn't looking to okay, we're gonna invest $5,000, I need 10 back. It was more so it was for the cheap because it was just broadcast what we already are.
Yeah.
Which I watched Miss Jody's interview and she mentions that you just care. And you just wanted people to know. Because the more they know, the easier it is for us. And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. But we were probably spending like, our budget was like $50 or $60 a month. We wasn't going crazy because we was experimenting at first. Like, oh, do $5 post here, do $15 post here. And now the only thing we really promote is like the competition when we're announcing not even those. We haven't done oh, you know what? When we were hiring, we did boost that
Like
one.
meet the families and stuff like that.
Or no, we were
That's
hiring.
what, now we're hiring.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, the one that we was hiring, we boosted that one, but we don't really boost no more. I think a lot of companies that can target exactly who their audience is, who they want their product to be in front of,
Yep.
they don't even have to invest that much money because Instagram and Facebook make it so easy. Like, if you sell candles, you're going to go and you're going to look at people that like these big candle companies, these kind of companies. If you see a whole bunch of candle companies like on their page,
Yep.
Facebook makes it easy that you can target them. We don't necessarily need to target them because we don't sell a finished product.
Okay, but let's say, so for us from a fragrance manufacturer, we're kind of in a different match.
A hard match.
But let's say,
So-
because it's very, very specific. Like we
Right.
really only need like a certain group. But let's say I'm up against, I'm making candles, right? You brought up candles. So I'm selling candles and I'm up against 20,000 other companies selling candles.
Right.
And I want to have a budget of $200 a month. What platform would you market against and how would you set it up?
For candles, Instagram and Facebook.
I would say the same. Instagram and Facebook, more people are on it, the consumers are on it. Between those two platforms, you should really be able to corner
And
a
Facebook
big
makes
chunk of
it
the market.
and Facebook makes it so easy to buy off of Facebook now. You could just buy directly from Facebook now. If we sold finished goods,
Yep.
like finished,
You can actually have a store, check out, and everything.
no, like we'd kill the game.
Oh, yeah.
We'll know exactly who the market. It's just anybody that wants to buy a candle, not the actual fragrance.
Yeah.
So, like you can invest $200, and you can get that back selling 8 candles. If you market it right, your presentation is amazing and actually smells good. You buy fragrance from us, guaranteed winner. If you don't really believe us, check the reviews. But like it's easy. Like you can make a killing. You present it right, and a lot of things just perception. What people think it is. Like you make them believe the lifestyle behind the finished good that you have. So we don't have to broadcast
So if you have,
our
you
lifestyle.
have a good ad, a good graphic, you invest
Good
a
everything.
couple $100 in
Good
that
everything.
one post on Facebook to a group that buys
Specifically,
candles,
yes, you'll get your
you
money
should
back
get your money back.
ASAP. Like
So
for
you
sure.
work for Facebook?
No,
You work for Instagram?
I do not. I wish, because we still gotta get verified. We're verified on Facebook. We're waiting for the Instagram verification because we're real.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't work for them.
So if you were in that scenario, that's the way that you would go.
Yeah, for sure,
So
100%. But
if you
even
were
though
doing social media for cheap, that's the way you would go.
I
Facebook,
would,
Instagram.
yeah. First
How
off,
difficult is it to set it up?
no, it's not that hard at all. I figured it out. If I figure it out, you figure it out. Like you know what I mean? Like it's not that hard. Like
It's called Google
or YouTube.
and YouTube. Yeah. Papa Google,
Yeah.
anti-YouTube.
Josh has this saying he always goes around. He's like, it's not that hard. I'm like, well, not once you know it, but when you're trying to figure it out, I mean, sometimes it'd be hard. But he'd be like, Google and YouTube. Like, yeah, you're right. But yeah, no, definitely, that's what I would do. It's not even that. The only thing is, if you believe in your product, other people's gonna believe in it. So that's number one for me. You got to believe in your product, because if you're iffy about your product, you're not gonna spend $200.
Yeah, you have to have a good product that's going to have a good review, so you're going to be able
Because I'm not saying like, hey, you're selling anything, put $200 and you're gonna get your money back. No,
if it's a crappy product, you're not going to
it's not gonna happen. But I've seen our customers, like they send us, private DMs, or they'll send us emails of their layouts and their stuff, and some are amazing. Like you wouldn't believe, and you would think they have like $1 million budget, and it's a grandma that has a hobby.
$5 graphic done off Fiverr and uploaded on Facebook. They got $12 invested in it.
Yep.
Done deal with a $200 ad.
And it looks good. Like, and then, but some of them, I'm like, wow, I don't even know if you believe in your company. But I mean, we want you to, because we want you to boom, so you can buy fragrances from us. But like the level of how much you believe in your product. But social media is so important. So $200, yeah, one ad, but you start making more money, start investing more money, like, and then it goes.
Well, I always tell people from like the grassroots, do a $5 ad. If it works, do 10.
Exactly.
$10 ad works, do 20.
Right.
20 works, do 40. Just keep doubling up,
Right.
as long as that's tracking with the sales dollars behind it.
Right.
If the sales dollars aren't going behind it, then your ad's wrong, and you need to fix your ad.
And one thing I learned was a company is always going to have way more followers than a regular Joe Schmo. So if a company only has
So you're telling me that the company's going to have more followers than The Rock?
never,
What do you mean?
it's not going to happen, because we don't entertain them the same way with the people's eyebrow.
So you're saying a Joe Blow person isn't going to have as many followers as a company?
No, I'm saying a company will never have
Oh,
to.
you won't have as many followers as a person?
Yeah, as a
So
person.
a person could have like 20,000 followers.
So, like,
the company's going to have like 500.
Exactly. Walmart.
Oh, I got you. I got
yeah,
you.
yeah. Walmart, $1 billion company.
Yeah.
Right? You go to their Instagram, they're not going to have these numbers that Ariana Grande got and Kim Kardashian.
But everybody goes to Walmart, so there's 280 million people. You're telling me they don't have 280 million followers?
No.
Like maybe one?
I don't know how many. I don't know how many. I mean, they up there, but they don't have.
But it's not one for one.
2 million.
Yeah, but
2 million? So he just answered the question. So Walmart has roughly 300 million Americans in the United States, and they only have 2 million followers.
Exactly.
So they're not even hitting 10%.
Mm-mm.
So if you go on people who buy candles, let's just say close to that 200 million, and you're like, oh, I don't have 2 million followers. You're not going to.
No.
You're going to have like 1,000.
Right.
Yeah.
But if 1,000 people are buying $10 a month from you,
Right.
you're okay.
$10,000 income, you're good.
You're good. And then
Yeah.
you're selling it out of an Instagram with the hobby.
Yeah.
Oh, she winning.
Oh yeah.
She's winning. She keeps, and then that 10,000 a month turn to 20, like you said, turn to 30, and then our sales go up too. Josh has conversations all the time with our customers. Oh yeah, how you been? Oh, I seen your order's been coming up. Oh wow. Oh, you started with 2 10-pounders. You should order your first 400 drum. And
that's
only
true.
And it's only been 2 years. 2 years. They went from 10 pounds to 400 pounds.
If your marketing's spot on and your product's good, you have good placement, you'll move product. That's not a problem.
For sure.
If you're not moving product, it's a bad product or it's bad placement, right? It's always one of the two.
Your marketing is bad, like your presentation is ugly. Like, don't nobody, even if it smells amazing,
Yep.
if the presentation is not, you don't want to.
I'm not even going to pick it up.
Yeah.
It looks horrible from across the room.
Doesn't matter how it smells.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you don't have to spend $1 million to make $2 million. You can spend $5 to make 500. I mean, at least I think we did it. Like, we don't have big budgets over here.
Well, I don't think it also depends on your content. If your content's not that good, you're going to spend a lot more money behind it. But if your content's good, it's going to get out there because people are going to share it naturally just because it's good content.
Right.
So you have to kind of decide, I don't want to watch an ad. So I'm going to have to put all kind of money behind that to get people to watch an ad, right? And people are still going to click past it. They're not going to watch the video. They don't like the graphic.
I mean, we do it all day long.
But if it's just good content, I'm going to sit there and watch good content. Exactly. So that's really the key to the game.
No, and then again, just talking on our behalf, talking about our thing, it's just fun and easy that we don't have to hit a margin and a lot less pressure. I'm telling you that right now. So there's not. So I think you get your investment more of people learning, and then you save time.
I think when you're younger, though, you're trying to stretch your dollar so much further. Right. So like, okay, I only have $50, so I have to get a return on it.
Right.
If you have good content, you'll get return without even investing much of anything in it.
For sure.
You just have to do that little bit of fuel at the beginning to get the momentum, and then after that, it takes off.
And the way we try to reach our customers is like person to person. Yep. We do these giveaways because we want you to know we're really looking at them. We started doing these giveaways. We started participating, gathering up our coworkers, letting the people have fun while we have fun, picking it because we're helping them. But in return, they're helping us because they're growing, we grow. Like, it's just, I think that when you have investment, or I just think we find our niche. I mean, we're still learning every day. We learn,
of course. And then when we finally figure it out, they change it.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not like you just learn it once and you're good. I mean, literally every 3 to 4 months, they're changing something, and we had to rework the whole system.
But when you're doing it organically, I think like we are, and we're not doing the fake bots anymore. Thank God.
Right.
Or maybe I just had to
live
work,
and learn.
Yeah. Or maybe just I had to work on my hashtags. But yeah, again, it's just a learning curve. Like, we still learn every day now. Every day I sent out an email the other day, and the subject line was wrong because that was for the other email, and I put 2 emails in one. So, I mean, obviously it was my fault. Josh gets mad because he's like, look, I just need you to sleep. Like, you do a good job. But we was having a conversation yesterday at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, like you said, we left at 9:30. I was having a conversation too.
You're doing so much content, mistakes are going to happen. But you had to remember nowadays with content doesn't last as long.
Right.
So you're posting something out there. It's gone within 24 to 48 hours, most of the stuff.
Right.
So you can screw up. Just keep moving forward.
Yeah. And try not to keep messing up.
Right.
Or you get fired.
Yeah. We're looking for constant improvement here. Yeah. We're not like, man, I wonder how bad I can get before. No.
Before he starts getting mad. I was like, oh, man. You don't got to spend too much money. I knew this where this podcast was going to go. Yeah. I knew as soon as it came in. That just happened like 2 hours ago.
So best bang for your buck, Facebook, Instagram, Google AdWords is still working. We're getting close to the end of 2019 is where we're at right now. So there might be a new platform that comes out in 2020 or 2021. Right. But right now, that's the best bang for the buck. Yeah, for sure.
And then even on Instagram, too, they let you purchase from there, too. And then it's like you could use PayPal a lot of the time. Yep. So it's secured. Oh, the bank. Oh, there's videos, too. Because you said it doesn't cost. I mean, it doesn't take that long, or it's not rocket science or whatever. But there's videos on YouTube. We saw one, remember, that they show you how to target the correct people on Facebook.
Oh, of course. Like, install your pixel to your website.
Exactly. So it's out there. I'll try to find one. I'll try to put a link on the description. I'll try to find one that I just don't remember which one we used. I don't think we used one. I think they sent it to us. right? Something like that, whatever. But there's videos out there that show you how to do it. Like, I mean, we'll help every single one of our customers. But
The biggest thing to me,
can't.
I think that people miss is years ago, you literally had to pay for a seminar or pay for a class, or you had to actually learn from a family or friend.
Right.
This stuff wasn't free and available.
Exactly.
Now, as much stuff as you want to learn is as much as you can absorb for free.
Exactly.
Right? It's just a Wi-Fi connection to get all this stuff. So, I mean, even if you can't afford internet, you can go to a Starbucks or McDonald's, jack into their Wi-Fi,
Right.
and you can get all of this stuff for free off YouTube and Google.
Yeah.
So there is no excuses that you're not like killing the game.
Right.
You're personally deciding, I'm not going to spend time in that. That's for other people. I'm not really interested. I'm not going to go any further. If you want to make this happen,
Or being lazy, people just
you
lazy.
can do it for cheap.
Yeah, you can, like, super cheap. But look at us. He pays me cheap. Maybe this is a good time to ask for a raise.
Name of the game.
All right, man. Thanks for watching. Cause I'm trying to get out this hot plate, man. I mean this hot seat, man. Golly, I feel like I just got in trouble on national YouTube.
Social media for the cheap. AFI. Bye.
Has anybody seen Josh?